Hello and welcome back. So, after creating the network, we can now make our cables for this wire harness. So, to start cabling, we first need to define cables in the Creo. So, to do that, we will click on spools drop down menu and again click spools and create. So this create option will enable us to create wires as per our diameter and as per our color choice in Creo. So I will click create and click wire as we want to create wire. So enter spool name. I will enter this spool name as red as it will be a red wire. So I'll click accept value. So now one electrical parameters pop-up menu has been shown on my screen. So here I can edit the parameters of these wires. So as we have created a red wire, so it is showing all the options for red: minimum bend radius, thickness, units and color. So for now thickness we will take it as 1 mm and click enter. And minimum bending radius, usually it is 2 to 3 times or 2 to 4 5 times of the thickness. So it is always dependent on the manufacturer datasheet. So just by a thumb rule I will take it as 2 for now and click enter. Now the units mm is correct. uh, for choosing the color I will click non-existent and click on this drop down menu. Now I will choose red as we want red wire. I'll click apply and OK. So now our red wire has been created successfully. So we will create the other two wires. So I will again click create and click wires. So enter spool name. So now I want yellow wire. I'll click tick mark and I will give the parameters same for the yellow wire also. And color I will choose as yellow and OK. Again I will create the third wire, click wire, blue and click tick mark. So again I will choose the bend radius as 2, thickness as 1, color as blue. OK, done. So now our spools have been created. As you can see here, all these red, yellow, blue spools are created successfully. So what I will do to make understand Creo, what colors are we talking about here in this option, I will have to tell Creo that which is the color red. So to do that I will click on model and in appearance I will drop down menu. So here you can see red color. So now I will click on appearance drop down and click right click on this red ball and I will rename this file as red and click close and click OK. So again I will click on appearance, I will click on blue and click edit and I will rename as BLUE all capital and click OK. Same for the yellow color, YELLOW, close. OK. So now our colors have been defined in Creo as well as our wires have been created. So now we can start routing our wires within our network. So to route wires, we will click on route cables and select this first option, create a new wire feature to route and click. So wire 1 we can see here now and it is asking us from and to options. So currently this from is green. So I will just select it the first entry port. So the first entry port we will click as from. So it is selected entry 1 and the connector name. So 2 is now green, so we can select the 2. I will click on this first entry, and now you can see automatically Creo has routed our wire for us, which is looking good. So I will click apply. So now first wire has been routed, and to route the next wire yellow, we will click again the create a new wire feature, and now as you can see the wire name has been appended to wire 2. So now for this second wire I will choose color yellow, and again it is asking from and to options. So I will click on entry 2 as from. So now entry 2 has been selected. I will go to the second connector and choose entry 2 of this connector. So 2 option is also selected. As you can see the wire has been also generated. I will click apply, and then yes, our yellow wire is also generated. Again for the blue wire we will do the same. We'll click the create a new wire and select the from and to. So again simple. We will just go to the third entry port of the first connector and the third entry port of the second connector. As you can see the wire is also generated now. And one thing I forgot is I have to edit this red to blue, and now I can click apply and done. And now you can see all the 3 wires are now connected. If we click on these thick cables, we can see our 3 wires now. All the 3 wires are now generated from the connector and go to the other connector. So our cabling part is done. To edit the route of these cables, so I will again click on center line and go to cabling and then add location. So this menu says add location to a cable or to a network segment. So I will click location and I will click offset from point. So I will choose this center point of this network, which is the dotted line. So I'll click here, and as you can see it says included wires this, this and this. So network is included in our location wire 1, wire 2, wire 3. Now it is saying select a location to define the primary reference of this offset location. So to do that we will just click on this, arrow ASM def ccs, and then again click on this. So as you can see this OK button is now green and we can click OK. So now our location has been generated on this cable path or this wire path. So we can click on this location and then click edit definition to move this location according to our needs. So we can just move it little bit this side or this side as per our liking. See, in y-axis this will move as it is shown as y. If we move this, it will move in x-axis. So in this way the location is created. So this is for the first location. I'll click OK. So still our wire looks very straight. So to bend this wire, I will again click location. I will click offset from point and then double click here. So I forgot to select this network as the segment. So I will select this network and then click on ASM define CSIS, and again I will click. So our point has been generated. I'll click OK, and now again I will edit this point. I'll click edit definition, and I will try to move this point somewhere. Maybe I will lower this x-axis and click OK. As you can see, now our wire is little bit looking twisted and bending. So as you can see, it looks now natural, like a wire and not in a straight line. So this is just done for making the use of the location button and to explain you how the locations work. So now the wire is also looking natural like a wire. So now we will make covering for this harness. So as these three wires are now exposed, means there is no covering protection on this wire. So we will generate a covering also. So to do that, I will go on bundle and specify bundle name. I will just write it as any insulation tape. I will write it as insulation tape as my covering. Insulation tape, and click tick mark. So it is asking what type of grouping you want. So I will select a round and we will click create. So enter spool name. Again I will click insulation underscore tape and click tick mark. So now as it asked this option, this electrical menu for the cables or wires, it is also asking the same for the coverings. So uh, it is asking wall thickness, minimum bend radius, and color. So we will not change the wall thickness and minimum bend radius. We will keep it as it is for now, and then just go to color and we can choose black color. As usually insulation tapes are black color, and then click OK. And it is asking along the path, so I'll click. So it is asking for a menu where the covering is to be routed. So I will click along the path and I will click on center line. So now I will select the path of the insulation tape. I will select the first point of this the network, and I will select the last point of this network. So now it is asking which cables should it select for coverings. So I will just say select all. After clicking select all, it will include wire 1, wire 2, wire 3 as well as the network itself. I'll click done and enter file name to read bundle. I will just click it as accept values and click done. So now as you can see, our covering has been generated, but the color is gray color because we have not defined in the model button. So I will click on appearances and I will make one black color ball. So I will just click, sorry, I will just right click on this PTC metallic steel light and click edit. I will just rename this as black and change the class to the generic, and color we can select this from here. I will just click on all left side. So our black color is now created and click OK. So as you can see, color is now black, name is also black, and click close and click OK. So now our black color has been defined. So we will just regenerate our uh, wire harness assembly file. So after regenerating also, we are not able to see the black color wire. So what we will do is, we will try to use existing color from here. Let's say green. We can use this green color as our insulation taping. So I will just click, right click on this and click edit, and click this option as green, and then click close and click OK. So now our green color has been defined. I will go into insulation tape and rename this edit spool parameter as color green and click apply OK. So after regenerating, our green color is now visible. So as insulation tapings also come in green color, we will use this green color as our covering. So our covering is also now generated. So after covering generation, we will add our markers for wires. So markers are nothing but ferrules, the wire identification ferrules, which we talked about in the design section. So we will just make these wire markers now. I'll click center line, I'll click marker. So it is asking select segment and it is green. So if we select this segment, our marker has been generated. I will click tick mark and then repeat. Same I will do for this center wire. Click and repeat. The third wire. Click and repeat. So all these three wires from this side are done. I will do the same for this side. Click and then repeat. Click and then repeat. Click and OK. So now all our wires are markered added. So I will click on thick cables, and now you can see this feature is now added on the both side of these connectors. So what is this ferrule feature? So if we go to Google and search for wire identification ferrule and click on images, we can see this wire identification ferrules. So if I open this part and highlight this image, so as you can see here, this is the marker on which the data of the wire is written. So this is this part, wire identification ferrules. So in this way, our harness is now completed. Our 3D model for this harness is generated. And in the next video, we will create a flattened harness for this 3D model. Thank you for watching. To change our color of the insulation to black, we will click on insulation tape and click on edit spool parameters. I will drag it on the corner and then click on color black, the first option, and click OK. So now black has been selected and I will just regenerate this route. So as you can see, the black insulation is also now added.